The Cold War, A New History by John Lewis Gaddis is another book added to Gaddis's long list of amazing historical books. Gaddis states his purpose of the book in the preface. He said that he was asked by a student, "Can't you cover more years in fewer words?" That is exactly what Gaddis did. He took a roughly 45-year period and covered it in 266 pages. He starts at the end of World War II, explaining the different ideologies between the communist Soviet Russia and the capitalistic United States and Great Britain. Gaddis continues through the different events of the Cold War, like the Korean War, and shows what the two sides were doing. Gaddis goes full circle and ends the book with the dissolving of the communist Soviet Russia in the late 1980s and early 1990s. John Gaddis was born on April 2, 1941, in Coluta, Texas. He is the professor of military and naval history at Yale University, has also been given the nickname Dean of Cold War Historians by the New York Times. He received his education at the University of Texas at Austin, graduating in 1968. His field of study is foreign relations of the United States. He has also won a Pulitzer Prize for biography or autobiography in 2012, a Guggenheim Fellowship for Humanities in 1986, and a Bancroft Prize in 1973. I personally thought The Cold War, A New History by John Lewis Gaddis is a great read for people who want a short but informational book on the tricky history that is the Cold War. It can be hard to decipher what both sides were thinking at the time, but he does a great job of explaining everything in a short, easy-to-understand way. I also did not think this was a difficult read because the vocabulary of the book was simple and easy to understand. Gaddis uses a countless number of sources. In the back of the book, he has exactly 49 pages dedicated to the sources. I also find John Lewis Gaddis to be a credible source because he is a well-respected man among the historical community and has won many prizes and awards along with continuously releasing well-condemned books concerning Cold War history. Along with the author's credibility, the information of the book is credible and reliable too. I say this because of all the backed by the reliable sources he uses. I recommend this book to anyone wanting to deepen their knowledge on Cold War history.